heaven now, but it chose me. You can hear me. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. Anything change round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Isaac Guerendo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Guerendo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Get that to Ayuk he goes. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. An excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here's
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Smash. Red. Cut.
To the air on first down. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Down. Needle blue 32. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Pause red.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Red, 38. Red, yellow. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Ready.
Hubbard. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Set. Cut.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Ready.
He gets it again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Young on third and goal. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's fourth down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Galindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground. Here's Garindo. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Play action now. Purdy. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Purdy on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get 6 more on their early advantage. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready up.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. McMillan coming in motion right.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Brought in right side by McMillan. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down.
the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If he helps set his target up, he can put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Brought in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go. Black, 95. Cut.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal.
Red, yellow. Come on, set. Spot.
Young looking to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Picked up by the 49ers. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keep the points off the board.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue, 32. Field, black. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He steps in and makes the interception. And the 49ers get the football back at the 14-yard line. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air again. Purdy. It's taken in by Yushek. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Watch out!
On the give, it's Gurindo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Purdy to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Cut.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Fight, 97.
Out of the gun, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down,
Come on,
Carolina.
set, punt, punt.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And let's set the screen, it's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Here we go. Set, punt.
Here's Young again. To the edge of the end zone. It's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
36-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing the deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy throwing here on 1st. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 3. And this
Ready,
is
break.
3rd down.
Down.
Receiver in motion going left.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Kendricks. And the 49ers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Purdy on first down. Sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too.
Watch out.
On the counter, it's Garindo. That's his way through a tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
21.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Garindo goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Purdy gets this from the pistol. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Get set. Get set. Hang around, son.
3rd and goal, Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception. interception of the season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
Set, hut. Set.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. And just can't get my mind around the fact that he outpaced those DBs long enough to reach the end zone.
You and me alike. That was a power lifter, a power blocker becoming a sprinter. Dude, I'm not sure if we stretch out further, he's going to hold on and score, but that distance, watch his teammates just love that TD.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Panthers starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Set, hut, hut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Tannero McMillan that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go. 50, green. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. Looking for Tannero McMillan that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Spins out of one side. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give to Guerrero. This is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. And the 49er first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation.
Formation for San Francisco.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Trying an inside give to Guerrero. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yes, sir.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11
Yes, sir.
at the Panthers' 28-yard line.
Now Purdy. Has him running the comeback. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. It's a Brandon Ivy to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth.
Okay, right?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Shotgun snap now to Young. This one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. He's going to run for it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
This is Corindo. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Corindo running between the tackles. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down.
Get set. Get set.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Watch out.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Play action now. Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Pinheiro's kick is good. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Baker with the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hunt.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 21 yards.
Young throwing here.
First down, Panthers.
All in left side. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Back, ready.
Send the receiver left.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
First down. Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Again, it's Young. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Connection made to Tremble. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Panthers first down.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Fight, kick.
Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and 3.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Garindo. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
15 yards.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. The give to the fullback. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They'll run, it's Garendo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Garendo again. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
27-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
So out now comes the punter.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation for San Francisco.
Takes this in at the 25. And then he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue,
Mentioning the tight end now. To the air on 1st down. Young. That throw behind his intended target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
down. Ready?
Play action now. Young. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield, and they're taking that short completion.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And his short gains gets them a new set of downs. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st down,
Set,
Carolina.
Black 40. Ready?
Young up 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Panthers, 1st down.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And they bring him down around the 34. Looking quickly here.
43 rail.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.